What is up, YouTube? Brandon here from Team Dreadnaught, bringing you a deck profile of my updated Dimension Police deck. With the release of TD12, Dimensional Brave Kaiser, they've introduced the Dimensional Robo subclan, and they've added a lot of good cards into this game. One that people hate. So, starter, I still use Goyusha. He's just a good starter. If you can ride into Kaiser and you want to break ride on the same turn, you're negating your field 4, but you're giving yourself the option of ending the game that turn. So, it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy on your field. It's a little heavy on your field, kind of heavy on your hand, but it's just a good card. It's a good starter. Easily pop. If it gets popped, you're really not missing anything unless you're unable to break ride and stuff like that. But it's very good. It's a very good card and very good starter. Whoops. So he's playing 4. We have 3 Super Dimensional Robo, Ultimate Dimensional Robo, excuse me. Ultimate Dimensional Robo, Great Dayusha, Cross Ride of Dayusha, 11k base, limit break 4, it's continuous. If you have 3 or more Dimensional Robos in the soul, gains power plus 2000, critical plus 1. 2000 if you have Dimensional, if you have Dayusha in the soul. Essentially cross break riding over Kaiser is very devastating because you're able to swing 25, 3 crit on the turn that you break ride him, which is pretty fucking good. And at least some people are rather salty. Other than that, it's just a static crit, and it fizzles easily. That's the only problem. Then to play 3 Super Dimensional Robo Dayusha. I combo him with Kaiser because I no longer play any die battles or anything like that. I don't play any die battles or any power gainers because I really don't see there's really no need for them. And when I combo him with Kaiser, I ride him over Kaiser. He now gains his 5,000 power, meeting his requirement for the extra crit, which can get some good pressure going on turn 3. And it's a Dimensional Robo. Woo! Now for the Big Daddy, Big Mac Daddy of the deck. 4 Super Dimensional Robo Kaiser, Dimension Police's Break Ride. His ability is when it's Counter Blast 1. When a Dimension Police rides over him, the unit that rode over him gains power plus 10,000 and critical plus 1. And when you drive check a grade 3 Dimension Police, you choose one of your opponent's guardians of the guard circle and retire it. And if it has an effect of cannot be hit, that effect is negated. So it negates perfect guards, it removes guards on the guard circle. Only problem is it requires a lot of guards. It makes your opponent respect it. Your opponent has to respect it, whether or not they know you have the grade 3s in your deck or not. People respect it because it's scary. If it lets it hit, if they let it hit, it's pretty much they're losing on that turn. So they're usually going to put a lot of guarding power into guarding Kaiser, which leaves it perfectly good because it's going to waste their hand a lot for Great Dayusha. Okay, so apparently Spencer, my cameraman, just told me to stop shaking the table because the camera's touching it. So if it's shaky, please forgive me.
You don't have to forgive me. You may tell them off.
Or you may tell me off. Like, you've done all my previous videos. To be honest, you guys are fucking mean.
Why do you want these card 11 Revan?
Next, for the grade 2s, we have 4 Dimensional Robo Kaiser. He's a 9k base. When a Dimension Police rides over him, it gets power plus 5,000 at the end of turn. Like I said, I ride normal Dayusha over him, and he gains 5,000 power, meeting his requirement for the extra critical that attack. Then I play 4. I can get as wide as I want with this. 4 Super Dimensional Robo Dragon. Dimension Police is 12k attacker. Generic Bedivere clone. When he attacks, your Dimension Police Vanguard gains 3,000 power until the end of battle. And then I have 1 tech card. You know they're gonna hear you, right? Dimensional Robo Die Fighter, the 10k vanilla. Some people are gonna tell me to play Die Dragon or Die Driller. I mean, stuff like that. But I just like it because if I can't ride Kaiser and I can ride him, it's good extra 10k defense, and he's just a nice 10k attacker. Now for the grade Unos. If I can ever grab them. We have 4 Dimensional Robo Tiger. They're a 10k attacker. I'm thinking about lowering his number and adding up the number of Die Fighters purely because Die Fighter's pretty good, and I kind of want to ride him on turn 1, on the grade 1 ride target. I won a lot of games with him today because I was able to draw some extra cards off of his ability. Next, for Die Mariner, like I said, just another good grade 1 right target. If I need some extra power, I can Soul Blast him during the main phase and give him my Vanguard, 3,000 power and give him some extra boost, give him some extra oomph. Next, we have the only card that hasn't been replaced that's going to be replaced. Diamond Ace, Perfect Guard, in set 13 will be replaced by Die Shield. Perfect Guard, you play him. You play 4, you play no more or less. No less. And then for the last of the grade 1s too, like I said, I want to bump it up to 4 because I'm really liking riding it on turn 1. Dimensional Robo Die Brave. Its ability is it's active in the soul. You move it, you basically Soul Blast it, you put it in the drop zone. And it gives your Vanguard the ability of when it hits, counterblast 1, draw a card. So it's pretty good. It can give you some pressure and give you some good hand advantage, turn 2 to turn 3. And for the triggers now, the grade 0s and the triggers, we have 6 crit, which I want to bump up to 8 purely because I've noticed I'm drawing a lot of my grade 3s because of the 6 draws. Yeah. 4 die lander, 4 die battles, and 2 just go all, but I want to bump to 4 and 4. And then we have 6 draws, which I said I want to dump down to 4, excuse me.
Play the dimensional ones will help you if you need to use Go-Yusha.
There you go. You want to use as many dimensional robos as you can, especially the draw triggers, heal triggers, crit triggers, and everything. Because you have to use them for Go-Yusha, you can just send them to the soul. And then to round it out, 4 heals, standard. You need them, yeah. All right, that's the end of my deck profile. Stay tuned for more videos on it. See you guys later. What are you doing?
It's a salt.